So the way to start this is actually first you're actually going to talk to Fia. So follow this where I'm going. It's going to be through this door, and she's going to be sitting on a bed. I already kind of had beat the game. This is my first playthrough, but she will be here. Talk to her, and eventually there's going to be an option that she will hold you. So let her hold you, and fall in love with her instantly. #waifu. And then kind of go through the game a little bit, periodically chit-chatting with her until it says talk in secret. So sit there, talk in secret, have your nice little one-on-one conversations, maybe get some wine, whisper in her ear. And then after that, she won't have much to tell you until you progress even further. So you're going to come here to what's called the Atlas Plateau, and you actually have to kill 1 or 2 bosses, just normal game stuff. Again, periodically chit-chatting with her until she asks you to do a favor. So again, make sure to periodically talk with her. It could be different for other people. It took me a few bosses. So the favor is she's going to give you a knife. It's called the Weathered Knife. You're going to give it to the Hunter D. You're going to reload the round table and then follow the path that I am going. There's now going to be a new door that is now opened. It was locked before. A situation will be here that I'm not going to spoil because I don't believe in spoiling video games too much with certain events, but I cried. The next portion is you actually need to find what's called Ranni's Chamber. It's shown here on the map. So you're going to go through the sections just to the right. There's some bosses and stuff. And when you're able to, you will find these 3 towers. Find these 3 towers and find a witch. So now you have to go through her quest line until you get what's called the Inverted Caria statue. You're going to bring that statue to the study hall. At the very beginning, you're going to actually place that statue right here. And what that's going to do is it's actually going to change an elevator location that's located, if you kind of follow this way. Usually the elevator goes up, but now you can actually jump down. There's like the little creepy fingers as enemies, and I don't know, they're like the ones that actually make me uncomfortable. Continue through that until you reach the area where you can jump down on these things. So carefully jump down, because I may or may not have been allergic. Just like that, I almost fell again. Step on that, push the button, and now you're going to start going downward. Follow this all the way down. Open the door and then progress through the actual bridge. There is going to be a boss. This is right before that. And you're going to now be at the top of Leonir Divine. Whatever, I'm bad at names, okay? At the very top, you're going to find an item. This item is called the Curse Mark of Death. And you're going to get a talisman as well. Now, we are at what's called the Great Waterfall Basin. It is at the Sophia River. The way you get there is from that. And you get that from the River Weldets. So there is going to be a boss. You do have to beat him to continue the story. At the very end of the boss, there's going to be a coffin. Take a nap. You can either watch the cutscene, something. I really don't. I've already seen it. Things happen. Stuff happens. You get transported, teleported, blah, blah, blah. Stuff. There we go. And now we are at what's called the Deep Roof Deaths. Next step is going to be what's called Defeat Her Champions. This is to prove that you are the only one that truly loves her. And you have to fight all the other men to get her attention, because that's how things are these days. After you do fight, she's going to be chilling here at the tree rock stuff. So you're going to chit-chat with her, just like usual. You can ask her to hold you, because probably by this time you've died a lot, and crying is just a thing that the Souls people make. Like, it's rated M, but in one of those things it's going to be crying. After you're done crying, you're going to give her the Curse Mark of Death. She's going to sit there and chit-chat for a little while, saying blah, 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 blah. I love you, kind of thing. Finally, somebody does. So this is actually going to open a secret boss, which is a trophy. The boss is called the Lich Dragon Fortis Sag. I don't know, it's a dragon. And this is also how you complete a secret ending. One of the 3 endings. Now, in this playthrough, I did do the normal ending, so I cannot do the secret ending. So what you have to do is, whenever you're done being held, you reload the bonfire. And yes, it's a bonfire. I don't care what anybody says. She will actually be sleeping. You're going to go up to her, and it's going to have you teleport. And then that's where you fight the dragon. So you're going to kill the dragon, and you're going to get a rune that's called the Death Prince. And that's the item that you're going to use at the end of the game to get the hitting ending. And then there's going to be a gentleman here. It's actually going to be somebody's brother. Not going to spoil it. Reload the bonfire again, and then something's going to happen that I'm not going to spoil, and you're going to get some nice little armor.